How are you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lila, and this is like my 10th time trying to do this intro. I post videos that are a tad bit inconsistent, so I suggest that you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you are notified for when I do post videos, because they might not be the funniest thing, but they are a little look into my daily life. So today we're just gonna be talking about how I almost died a few times. Some of these stories are pertaining to either my clumsiness, really. Okay, so anyway, the first story, I'm just gonna take you back to when it was my junior year of high school, second semester. So the second semester of junior year, I didn't go to school. So I was in California at that time. It was like family stuff. So I was over at one of my mom's good friend's house, and we had been staying with her. My sister and I had been staying with her for what? At this point, it was like a day or two. But the whole time that I was there, I wasn't really drinking anything. I wasn't really drinking water, nor was I eating. For me, I don't like eating other people's food, like in their house. I don't like that show stuff, so I don't really want to mess with it. So I mean, we did go out and get our own stuff, but I just wasn't comfortable, you know. So my sister stayed in the upstairs room together, and there really wasn't any AC up there, so it was always hot. And one night I need to wash my hair, so I went in the shower. Keep in mind, there's no air, I haven't eaten, and I haven't drank anything to hydrate me. So I decided the brilliant idea for me to go do is go take a shower, because I needed to wash my hair. So I go in the bathroom, and there's a window in the bathroom, but I wasn't gonna touch that. I don't even think it opened, to be honest with you. And there's no ventilation. When I say there's no ventilation, there's no ventilation. So keep that in mind. There's no ventilation. I haven't had water. I haven't eaten anything for about almost 48 hours. So you should already know where the story is going. I went to take a shower. You know, I'm doing the whole shebang. And I'm washing my hair. And I'm like, dang, it's really hot in here. So I open the shower curtain. So I continue washing my hair. I'm putting the conditioner in it. And now keep in mind, like, I'm tilting my head forwards and I'm tilting my head backwards. So I'm like, dang, it's still really hot in here. And so I get out to open the room door because it connects to the bathroom. And I open that door and then I get back in the shower. But I'm like, bro, something doesn't feel right.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
So me being me, whenever that happens, I just continue doing what I'm doing. So I kept washing my hair. So I'm like washing my hair, and I have my eyes closed, obviously, and I'm just like, bro, I feel really dizzy. So I yelled to my sister, who was in the room. I'm like, dude, I feel like I'm about to pass out. And then she was like, well, then get out of the shower. And so I just kept washing my hair, and I was almost done. I was like letting the conditioner sit in for a little bit while I washed my body off. So as I'm washing my body, the room is spinning. And I'm like, okay, wait, what? So I try to grab onto the handrail that is in the shower, but for some reason I feel like I'm spinning with the room. So next thing I know, as I'm trying to grab the handrail, my body is like contorting into these awkward positions, and then my back like scrapes the faucet that the water comes out of. My hand hits the handle that you turn the water on and off with, and then I just fall. I passed out in the shower. Like, I passed out. And I was just like, it was so loud. I didn't know what to do. I was so weak. I couldn't do anything but like let the water hit me. So I was just laying in the tub, not knowing how I was going to get out of it. But luckily, my sister runs in the bathroom. She's like, oh my gosh, are you okay? She's like, did you just pass out? She's like, did you pass out? And I was like, I'm in the bathtub. Like I'm not here for decoration, sweetheart. I'm passed out, you know what I'm saying? So I came to as she was talking. I could hear her, but I came to. Everything was fuzzy. I was still dizzy. I was so lightheaded. And so she's trying to grab me out of the bathtub. And she's like, I can't lift you. You're too heavy. So at that point, I said my prayers and I said, I already know what's going to go down. God, welcome me with open arms, please. So I'm trying to help me get out of the bathtub. And it is when I tell you that was the hardest thing, trying to lift your own body weight out of the bathtub when you're just limp and you can't do anything. That was so hard. That was very difficult. So luckily we get out. She helps me get out of the bathtub. And I'm just like, oh, this is so gross. I'm crawling out of the bathroom. And not fast or anything. Like, I'm still very weak. I'm crawling out of the bathroom. There's like blood coming from my back. And I get on the floor and I couldn't breathe. I couldn't speak. She's on the phone calling. I didn't know who she was calling at the time until she put him on speaker, and it was my mom. She called my mom, and my mom was like, What happened? Like, why didn't you call 911 first? Why are you calling me first? You're supposed to call 911. And she's like, Mom, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do. She's like, she passed out in the shower, and she said she needs to pass out, but she, like, actually passed out. And so I'm like, in this, it's so dramatic, bro. It's so dramatic. In the scene, when people are like about to die, they're like saying their last words because they can see the light. That was me. But I was trying to talk to her when she was on the phone with my mom. I was trying to tell her to go get me some water. Bro, water saves my life every time, okay? It always does. So I'm like water. It's not funny. I'm like, water. And so she's like, what? Like, water. So she's like, I don't know. Now she's talking to my mom. She's like, I don't know. She's telling me to go get her some water. And my mom was just like, go do what you need to do and like keep me informed. My mom was scared. Trust me, she was scared. So my sister runs down the stairs. She comes back up and she gives me a water bottle. And when I say I sipped that water, my body came from like this to like hello, I'm back. What is it? Shady's back? Something like that. The Eminem song. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, water saved my life. H2O, I love it. I'm thankful for it. I'm a goldfish. I'm the snack that smiles back, baby. Anyway, so that was my story on how I passed out in the shower and I almost died. I still have the scar from when I fell in the shower. And when I fell, I was so upset. Not because I passed out in the shower, but because I didn't get to finish washing the conditioner out of my hair. That should let you know where my priorities are. So that was that story. But also, the wound, it's like the wound is like a deep wound. But I don't know. I never got it checked out. It just healed. But do y'all know what a keloid is? I really don't want to insert a picture for that because that is gross, and I don't want to have to look at Google Images for that. Maybe one day I'll show y'all what it looks like, but right now I'm not gonna do that. So that was that story. And another time I passed out was at the park with my mom and her boyfriend, and it was like 98 degrees, and little old me didn't believe in wearing shorts and a tank top. I believed in wearing long sleeve jackets and freaking sweatpants and hot shirts underneath the jacket and just Converse and socks. Like, I was like, I'm from California, baby. I'm still cold. 98 is cold. It's freezing. Brr, chill. I was wrong. I then didn't drink water that day, and I also passed out on the stairs. But my mom thought I was joking, so she didn't really come help me. So as I'm like, I felt myself spinning in circles, And I'm like calling her name, like, Mom. And she thinks I'm joking. So she's walking away. She's going to the car. And as I'm spinning out. I'm spinning out. I fell, busted my knee in like my shin bone. I think that's a shin bone. I busted my knee in my shin bone. I busted my knee in my shin and they were bleeding. I hit my elbow and my mom's boyfriend, he's like, oh snap. He was like, oh right, I'm kidding. He was like, he called me Little Bit at the time. He's like, Little Bit, are you okay? So he runs over to my rescue and he picks me up like a firefighter. And I was like, in my brain, I'm like cheering him on, like, yes, he believes me. My mom turns around. She's like, what happened? Ma'am. You know what? I love you, Mama. So if you're watching this, I love you, girl. But what was going on back then? I just want to know. You know what I'm saying? But those are my two stories on how I almost died / passed out from, back, the park one was, I guess you can say it was overheating. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little story times. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos where my inconsistent becomes more consistent. My content becomes better. So don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below on any videos that you want to see me do. I hope you all have a wonderful night, day, morning, evening, afternoon. Sleep tight if this is nighttime for you, because it is for me. And just remember to be somebody's ray of sunshine.